welcome back to My Life Actually. It's me, and today we're going to be having some existential, however you say it, question answered, because basically I had this question pop up in my head randomly this weekend. And it's because I went through something, not major, but it just popped in my head once I was done going through it. Can Black women be vulnerable, right? And my instinct thought to that question is no. Black women cannot be vulnerable. And that's just how, I feel about it. Why do I feel that way? Well, because I feel like when I'm in the world, or how I am presented to the world, I have to be strong, okay? I have to, show my bravery at all times, my best foot forward, my best side. And there's no room for vulnerability in that. Am I saying that can we feel vulnerable? Yes, we can feel vulnerable, but I feel like we won't show it. And when we do, show it, to those who we trust and those who we can, it's, not something that we're known for. It's like the person who knows you most, oh yeah, she can be vulnerable. But, somebody asked a random person or a person who've known you or you work with, and they asked them, oh, is this person, or am I known to be vulnerable? Have you ever seen her vulnerable? And I would say that they can definitely say no. Now, do I find that healthy or necessarily a good thing? I don't know how to truthfully answer that completely, because y'all, I brushed my teeth. I woke up about an hour or so ago. So forgive me if you see like white stuff. It's probably toothpaste, and I didn't put any chapstick on, so please don't roast me in the comments. But I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I think it's something that shouldn't be looked at bad. Okay, so I'm trying to say is that, am I comfortable being vulnerable? No, I am not comfortable being vulnerable. Does it happen? Yes. And who does it happen to? My husband. That's the main person who's seen me vulnerable, who's seen that side. And that took me a while to get to, y'all. So, can Black women be vulnerable? And I'm using that question in the sense that, do we usually let it happen? Like, in public? I feel like there's a stigma that, there's a lot of things that, are assumed about Black women. And because of that, we, develop this armor. Not necessarily that it's hard, and like we're coming off like we're like unapproachable. It's just that we have to protect ourselves. And because, the world right now, and I'm talking about in America specifically, is in a place presently that armor is still required. Now, I'm speaking personally from how I feel about it. Please, let's have a discussion. If you agree with me, please tell me why. And what is your experience being vulnerable? Have you been vulnerable before? And if you don't agree with me, please tell me why. Because I'm definitely want to hear why you think so. And we can discuss on it. We can build on it. So comment below if you agree or disagree. I don't know, just thinking about myself being vulnerable, I get so tense, okay? To me, it's a sign of, when I have those vulnerable moments, I feel extremely open, okay? Like, defenseless in a way. Like, there's nothing I can do to prevent you from seeing my vulnerability, and I don't like that. And the fact that I feel vulnerable, I get to that point, like, sometimes, not every time, but when I am vulnerable, it's just a totally different type of emotion. To me, it's on the level, like maybe like a bottom tier or above tier of that scary place, because vulnerability is like someone showing you, hey, poke me here because, clearly I'm sensitive about it, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a neon sign to say, pick on me, or, because this, just being from a Black woman perspective, I don't want any added more pressure on what you think I should be or what you think I am, because that's not what I care for, Now, the second part of that question, can Black women be vulnerable, is can the people that we show our vulnerability to not see that as a weakness? I know for a fact my husband don't see my vulnerability as a weakness. He's my husband. And my itches. And I'm lucky in the fact that I've met someone who accepts all of me, right? But there are plenty of Black women in the world right now who have to be the strong women, have to be strong, have to be on all the time, can't show no flaws, or they always winning. They have to portray this, because if they don't, X, Y, and Z will happen. Tell me if you agree, y'all, because this is a really, big question of the weekend. And if you're wondering, why are you talking about this? What made you ask this question? I'm sorry, my son, y'all, he's just rolling around in his walker. Okay, what made you ask this question to yourself? And I was like, well, quite honestly, this weekend, I found myself vulnerable doing the simplest task. I don't know, I was doing the simplest task, but how I felt doing it, or how I usually did it, was different. And I feel like kind of exposed, to my husband. Them random moments of like being like, oh shoot, he see this. Though he saw it before, it's always new to me, because it happens, frequently or not frequently. It just happens. And I was like, dang, can Black women be vulnerable without feeling like, that bareness feeling? Because it could be just a personal thing, but I feel this way, that I feel like a lot of women, Black women, can relate to me on that. I don't know, it's one of them things that you just pop in here like, dang, because how I was raised, I consider, being emotional, or I considered past tense, because it took me a while to break out of this, that showing emotion, was a bad thing. You show emotion, and like being emotional is not a good thing. It wasn't seen. Oh, it wasn't accepted. Like, it was patronized to be, showing emotion, and I've grown up that way. And when I started just to date my husband, that was one of the things that was very hard to break, because he was, my husband's not an emotional person, but he doesn't fall away or shy away from, he doesn't shy away from, telling me how he feels, and, showing me, like, and asking me why do I feel this way, or asking me how do I feel, because quite honestly, not a lot of people ask me how I feel. And that's, I'm not saying I'm asking for people to tell me how I feel, but that's kind of sad that, me growing up back then and, starting to date him, that him asking how I feel was so hard, like I just couldn't compute, and, and I probably did look hard on the outside in that manner. So he's someone that, taught me a lot about expressing my emotions. And though I can express anger, no problem. Irritation, no problem, right? I think when I was growing up, like, I feel like when I was growing up, that expressing those emotions was easy, because I've seen those, I've seen expressing, happiness to an extent where it's like, good. Like, I was happy about food, y'all. Food made me happy. So, hence, me gaining weight on and off, that's something I can easily, you know, gravitate to for my happiness and show my happiness. I can eat some great food to reflect my great mood. I can have some bad food, which is still delicious, to reflect my bad mood. You know, that was my avenue of expression, you know. And I had my own quirks and qualms about myself and all this. You know, this question that I had this weekend really brought all that to a forefront again on how, like, why was it so hard for me to be vulnerable in that sense? Yeah, yo, I was just getting some deep thought. Roro, over here, Roro. He going in the kitchen with his dad. His dad trying to do something. He over there trying to bother him. But yeah, that was. I don't mean to drop some heavy on y'all like this, but I think it's a good heavy, right? It's like a nice question to ask yourself, no matter what race you are. No matter what ethnicity you are. Ask yourself, have you ever seen a black woman be vulnerable, like ones you've grown close to? And ask them, do they feel comfortable being vulnerable? And if not, how do they feel about it? I know a lot of women who are great people and, you know, they struggle like the rest of us and they do great like the rest of us, but it feels like they can't present that the same way, or they're going to be looked at a certain way, you know? Hey guys, so you're probably wondering, why do I look so much better? Because I'm actually using my Sony camera at this point. My iPhone has completely failed me because my storage is too full, and I wonder if y'all can see my face at all. My storage is too full, so yeah. Basically, yeah, that's the existential question of the video. My husband helped me, you know, get the right pronunciation on that. So let's kind of switch gears a little bit to, let me give y'all an update on what's going on. Yeah, I'm so sorry. All right, my mouth not looking crazy dry right now, but update on job career related applications. So, you know, the whole criminal justice video I did about 2 or 3 videos ago, I did hear back and I have been accepted to go through the background check part of the investigation. You know, they do a lot of vetting with federal jobs, so wish me luck. I am I'm optimistic. Wow, brain fart. I'm optimistic on what this will, you know, bring my family. So I'm very, very excited. Also, y'all, I also applied to this job in the field of social work. And sometimes my degree, you know, is neighboring with social work, and it's basically like an all-encompassing, doing what I want to do, helping others, like just doing real good for the society, like the other job I applied for. Hopefully I get that one too. You know, hopefully I get bountiful offers, and I can be like, yeah, y'all, I got all these offers. I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. So hopefully I can give you another update and say that, okay? In other news, also my weight loss journey update. I don't know if y'all noticed, but your girl losing weight, okay? She losing weight. And I am very, very, very proud of myself. Right, Roro? Right, Chunka? Yes, I am. And I could say I started my journey in end of May. Yeah, end of May-ish, I want to say. And I have lost close to 20 pounds so far. And I'm very proud of myself. I've been eating, you know, moderately. I've been making smart choices, and you know, I think moderation is key, because I think that's what's doing it as well. And I did try that Chloe Ting 28 summer shred body challenge thing. I kind of, you know, got off of that because of, you know, my whole Nexplanon issue. If you don't know, check out my Nexplanon, okay, video that explains that. But I've still been losing weight, eating moderately, and eating healthy, making healthy choices. I eat a lot of almonds. I eat a lot of, you know, almonds, veggies, and I portion off my meats like serving size. Like 2 ounces of sausage, 4 ounces of beef, 1 piece of chicken, 1 piece of fish. Like I'm literally, you know, making progress. Now, I will be showing, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I will be showing pictures when I get to my goal weight. Now, once my goal weight, I mean my first hurdle accomplished, that I can finally just woosah and say, hey guys, this is my previous weight before I got pregnant. This was my ending weight at the end of my pregnancy. This is what I weighed before I started working out, and this is what I weigh now. So 4 steps I want to, you know, show you guys. So yeah. Am I nervous about it? No, I'm excited to tell you guys how much I weighed and how much I've accomplished so far, and you know, give y'all some like hope if y'all doing it yourselves and y'all trying to lose weight as well. But yeah, just know that, you know, the camera adds 10 pounds, so you know, picture me, you know, 10 pounds less than you'll see on TV. Hey, Robusky, what are you doing? Hey, Roro. He's so cute. So yeah, it's an update on my weight loss journey. I can't wait to give y'all the numbers, because I will be giving the numbers really soon, as I do my important hand gestures. So that's the end of this video, guys. It's not too long, not too short, and I hope you guys love the content. So my mouth is dry and it's bothering me, and I don't want to leave the camera and get some, you know, get some chapstick, but I feel like I should be, you know, vulnerable and, you know, show you, yeah, my lips gonna be dry, okay? A little spit in the corner. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. And if I have to like, you know, kind of, you know, pander to y'all a little bit, I'm gonna show you a little bit of my baby, okay? That's my boo-boo. Hi, Roro. Oops, it's in the way. Say hi, Roro. As you can see, we got a new mat. And yeah, it's kind of, you know, all over the place, but this is a perfect mat. I suggest anybody who has a little baby to get one, because he rolled over to my foot, as y'all can see. Look at him, his cute self. So yeah, I hope y'all can see. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, and comment, y'all. I want to hear y'all thoughts, if y'all agree or disagree with me, and let's talk about it. So without further ado, bye.